for you, it sounds like this is a really good tool.
It is.
Yeah.
And having the proper tools to work with in life really do assist you in making better choices and finding that there are other opportunities you never knew existed before.
Dude, that's awesome.
Thanks again for
Shit,
stopping.
man. Thanks
It was
for
nice
letting me
chatting
talk,
with you.
man. All right, have a good day, man.
You
Nice to meet
too.
Take care.
Hi.
How you doing?
Doing good. My
morning.
name's Jason.
Jason? Matt.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Let me get my stuff all ready to go again here.
Sure.
Are you okay if we record?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
I am a content creator myself.
Oh, cool.
I work in the fitness and motivation space. It's actually why I'm out here today. I'm just getting a walk in before I go do my workout.
Very cool.
Yeah. Of course, the one time I'm not in my own gear.
Oh, sure. Well, you
But
have,
that's all good.
sponsored stuff? That you
I actually started a brand called Accountability Nation, which I'm now doing merchandise for. Gym wear, basically, t-shirts, hoodies, stuff like that.
started in that?
April of last year,
Okay.
I posted my day one photo going back to the gym on Twitter, and it went viral. And I had a couple hundred followers, and I went from a couple hundred followers to about 10,000 in the span of 10 days, and I'm currently over 12,000.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, no kidding.
So that's
That is an epic achievement.
Twitter's been my biggest spot. I've been afforded the opportunity to go on a few podcasts. Like I've been on the Let's Be Frank Men's Mental Health podcast. That one's going to be coming out soon. I've done some work with the 100 Club, which is a fitness club on Twitter.
Okay.
Done some stuff there. So I mean, I've been out and about and doing stuff, and so I mean that's really what's important to me is
That's crazy.
fitness and self-culture.
Fitness and self-culture?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to jot that down quick. Self-culture. Okay. Let me try to explain a little bit of what I'm doing.
Sure.
And then you can tell me if that sounds interesting. Basically, we're out here having conversations with members of our community about things that they think are true about reality, or maybe things that they think should be true, and then asking questions to explore the reasoning that lends them their confidence in the belief. Does that sound like something
Oh,
you'd be
absolutely.
into? Cool.
Yeah.
My name's Matt. I'm not sure if I said that.
I'm Jason. Nice to meet you, official.
This is my little brother McCormick.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. I like what you're out here doing. This is awesome.
Oh,
Just
thank you.
Getting together with the community and just hearing what people have to say. That's great.
Yep. Yeah, my goal, just to lay my cards on the table, is to help people to, if I can, to help people critically reflect on the quality of their reasoning, according to their standards.
Sure.
So my job as the interviewer is to ask you questions from a neutral perspective to explore your reasoning.
Excellent.
Is there a conclusion that comes to mind for you that you'd want to explore?
For me, the biggest thing I'm exploring right now is self-accountability.
Self-accountability. Okay, what about self-accountability?
About looking at the actions that I've done and why I am where I am in life because of it.
Okay. Our actions, we should be accountable for our actions?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's my main focus is the reason I'm sitting here in life where I am right now is some of the poor choices I've made and some of the things that have allowed to happen to myself have put me where I don't want to be in life, so I'm working hard to get to where I want to be in life.
Okay. So self-accountability is an important thing that we should recognize. It's a tool we should use to better ourselves.
That's what I feel. I feel that self-accountability is a very personal thing, and building a self-culture of accountability versus trying to build a culture of people who are all attempting to do the same thing, maybe for not the right reasons, or for a reason they think is just and may not be. I feel that working on your own personal culture is far more important than trying to build a culture collectively.
Okay. It sounds like you're saying we get more benefit out of being personally accountable than letting culture be accountable for us? Is that
Yeah, that would be a great way of saying it, because ultimately, if you're accountable to yourself, you're going to be accountable to others, and you're going to build a stronger community as a better person, and being able to help others when you're in a better spot to help others.
okay? So there, among the many reasons it sounds like you might have that self-accountability is important, is that being more accountable with yourself makes you a better person in society?
Yes, I do believe that to be the case. I want to be accountable to how I act, and I want to be accountable how I treat others. And the only way to do that is to own my mistakes and to own when I do offend somebody or I say something that isn't comfortable to somebody.
Okay. Okay. Is there any case in which being self-accountable could be a negative thing?
I'm sure that it can be looked at as a negative because I'm not prescribing to the cultural norms.
Okay.
People could look at me as I'm being very selfish, and I can understand the perspective and I can respect that perspective. Me personally, I may not agree with it. Also, at the same time, it's their perspective and it's their right to believe that.
Sure. So some people could perceive it as being a negative thing, but it sounds like the way that you're defining it, that's not really a possibility.
To me, it's not, but I can only control how I act and my beliefs. I can't control how others believe. Therefore, I really don't wish to do that sort of thing. I want to be accountable to myself before everything else.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, this might seem like a silly question just because of what I just asked you, but say on a scale from 0 to 100, where 0 is you have nothing but doubts and 100 is you're completely certain, where do you fall on that scale for self-accountability being important?
I'm gonna hit the high 90s on this. I'm not gonna go 100 because nothing
Okay.
is absolute in life, other than death and taxes.
Death and
Let's be
taxes.
honest. So,
That's a good point.
it's gonna be a high 90s, and
Okay.
for me, it's a personal reason.
Okay, and what is that reason that gets you up there?
For me, it's every time I've held myself self-accountable, I've noticed a level of success for myself, and I've been able to translate that success to help others.
Okay. So finding success in being self-accountable makes you in the 90% confident range that it's an important thing to do.
Yes, I
Okay.
absolutely would agree with that.
If you found that you didn't have success when being self-accountable, would that lower your confidence?
No,
No?
it would push me to strive harder. I will say the last 8 months I've gone through a lot of self-doubt. I was injured. I had a depression. I was ill, and all those things really spiraled my mental health. And I'm here today pushing forward, trying to recover from the injury and the illness and the depression by holding myself self-accountable.
Okay. So for you, it sounds like this is a really good tool.
It is.
Yeah.
And having the proper tools to work with in life really do assist you in making better choices and finding that there are other opportunities you never knew existed before.
Okay. What would raise your confidence that self-accountability is important? What would you need to see or learn or find out about the world that would get you to like a 95 or a 90, maybe a 99?
You know, watching others become self-accountable and using the information that I share on Twitter or I share on any other of the social platforms I use, having those people embrace those ideas on their own accord and start to show success in their own life. That would be, for me, the goal in to see others grow with the information that I share.
Got it. More success,
Yes.
more confidence.
I want everyone to win in life. I don't want just a select group to win and everybody else falter. I just don't find that to be acceptable.
Because if we're more self-accountable, we get stronger community
Absolutely.
and thus like a better world.
That it absolutely is. Building a stronger community helps build a better society overall.
Got it. Very cool. Awesome. I think that's all the questions I
Sure.
have for you. Do you
Thank
have any
you.
questions for me?
No, I appreciate you being out here today and having a talk with me.
Yeah, thank you for stopping. This is
sure.
awesome. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.